Hello everyone and welcome to week 3 of the ESC. Today we have Buffalo versus Central Michigan. They actually went against each other yesterday, and CMU came out on top with that 3-2. So hopefully we'll get a close matchup, but hopefully it ends in a CMU win. So definitely over the past week we're concentrating more on defense for sure, to try to transition from defense out to offense. So taking the 2 men and then the third behind the net. It's hard to draw out here, but basically trying to get the third man to hit the first man to transition out of defense so that we can score more goals and hopefully concede less. So we'll see if that practice helps out with this match. So hopefully we will be jumping in soon. So key players, I'd say definitely bwearzz. He came in today not feeling too great, but he said that he was okay to continue. So that's why I'm here commentating and not playing. So hopefully he's good enough to play, and I'm predicting a good series from him because he's a GOAT. What can I say? Now, we can talk more about Stan, too. Big third man, loves to play passive and really just break through the defense. And then Trio, you'll see him be more the aggressor, the person who demos, who pushes the envelope, and hopefully leads to an opening in the Buffalo defense. So, yeah, hopefully we can get a good series here. I'm hoping for a 3-0 CMU win, but nothing's easy in this league, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully we're jumping in pretty soon, but so yeah, we were focused on defense, as I said, and I know for sure we were trying to take lighter touches, commentate or calm where we are on the field, like most of the time, so we can really look for those outlet passes and passes in the mid. So yeah, when we played Buffalo yesterday, yes, it was yesterday, they definitely looked a lot faster than the last time we played them, because we've played them twice. So we're jumping into the game now, thank God. Here we go. Game 1 starting of ESC Week 3. CMU getting the ball first. Trio going for a solo play, but gets cut off instantly. Stan hits it to the wall, but right to a Buffalo player. Good demo there by Trio. Open shot from Stan, but Stin gets the opening goal of the game. Trio, great demo there. I thought Stan messed it up hitting off the backboard, but the Buffalo player just didn't seem to read it in time. Was just panicking in net, and Stan hits it over him. Kickoff goes to the corner of Central Michigan. Drew Force looking to get some pressure going, but pinch out right to bwearzz, who pitches it into the corner. Stan now free ball, but does get beat. Is that in? Trio looking to get back in time. Ball now in Central Michigan's half. Z1 trying to pinch it into the midfield, but it gets cut off. Drew now trying to pass it to a Buffalo player, but Trio now with the free ball in the corner. bwearzz has no boost, just looking for a 50, but it trickles out in the midfield. Buff trying to beat bwearzz there, but good 50 by him. Trio fakes the ball low, but the Buffalo player reads it, but cut out by Stin. It's 2-0 to Central Michigan. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Looking like Stan passing it to Trio. I think a player got demoed. Yes, he did. 21 did get demoed, and that's why the Buffalo net was open. Great start here by Central Michigan, looking to capitalize on their lead, hoping to extend it too. Trio free ball, hits it off the ceiling, looking for another player, but double fake there by both teams. I'm not sure what happened there. 21 trying to get the ball back, but just very awkward here by Buffalo. Just can't seem to keep the ball close, and when they do it, and as I say that, 21 dribbles past the entire team. Commentators cursed there, I apologize, but great solo play by 21, who gets it past Trio, just couldn't land in time, and Central Michigan's lead cut in half. 2-1 here to Central Michigan, 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. The ball won by Buffalo, solo play off the ceiling, but no danger there. Trio, free ball in the corner, pitches it off past one, race to the Buffalo half, but bwearzz pinches it, looking for a pass. Stin, lovely aggression there. Trio with the shot, but that's saved by Buff. bwearzz now goes under it. Stin with the ball, goes under it with Trio. Trio trying to look for a slow play, but gets pinched out to the midfield, and there's a shot, but no danger. Trio now trying to pass to bwearzz, but that's cut off. 21 looking for a pass. That's off. Free ball here from bwearzz, looking to pass the whole Buffalo half, and Trio with the demo on Drew, and that is 3-1 to Central Michigan. I love the patience here by bwearzz. Sees the awkward touch, just hits it slow, past one, lets Trio come in, gets the demo. Boom, that's a 3-1 lead. Halfway through the game, 3-1 lead here in game 1. See how this kickoff goes. Kickoff killed right into Trio. Responds well, looking for a pass, but pinched out in the corner. bwearzz now Stan with the beat, but no, bwearzz didn't want to commit as third man. Trio looking for Stan, but just couldn't get it to him on the right side. But he gets a good read on the ball, but hits it right into a Buffalo player. Stan with the save, where it does pick up that corner boost and the 50, and that's a 4-1 lead with 2 minutes left. Just third man from Buffalo just did not seem to be back in time. Awkward pinch by Drew, and Buff just could not read, was up way too high. 21 still trying to race back, but I think Buff was up too high in the third man. Couldn't let 21 get back in time. CMU with control in game 1 so far, looking for Buffalo to get back into this game. Buff has the ball on the sidewall, passes it to 21, who's looking for a double tap. Does he get it? No, it's off the right post. Unfortunate there by Buffalo. Did everything right, just couldn't get the last touch. Another double commit here by Buffalo. Bwearzz has tons of time. See what he does. Looking for a 50, it looks like. Right into the corner. Trio up quick, but just couldn't get a read on that ball. Now, transition by Buffalo, but no final shot. Trio now free ball, trying to take his time, but Buff realizes it and decides to go quick. Ball's awkward in Buffalo's corner. They're trying to clear it, but just can't seem to get the final touch. Trio now, ball in the corner, but that 50 falls out to Stan, who takes a shot, but that's right at the goalkeeper. Drew now transitioning, looking for a pass mid. Doesn't hit it hard enough for 21, so that chance goes away. (4-2) now, Buffalo with the goal. Trio looks like he just whiffed the ball, so Buff takes a shot, and looks like CMU players weren't expecting Trio to whiff there. (4-2) here with the lead. Central Michigan trying to add to it, but Buffalo trying to respond. Buffalo has a great clear up to Buff, looking for a pass. Fake there by a Buffalo player. Shot by 21, but that's not in. Buff making it a 1-goal game. I'm not sure exactly what happened on Central Michigan's side. Looked like Trio trying to get a touch, but just didn't read it well enough, and Stint having no boost, just no chance for them. So 1-goal lead here by Central Michigan, 21 seconds left. Buffalo does get the kickoff possession, so they will have an opportunity here to score. 10 seconds left. They're looking for anything, looking for a pass off the corner. 21 pre-jumping, but we're realizing that and jumping quick. Stan now trying to get a double off the wall, misses. I can't see if there's a player. No boost there. Ooh. It's just so awkward. I didn't know how to commentate. It looks like a CMU player didn't have the boost there. It's a lucky break there by CMU. That could have definitely been an OT game. We saw CMU come out dominant in the first half of the game, I'd say. They were up 4-1, I believe, with 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. And Buffalo just wouldn't give up. Looks like not a long between games here, so we're jumping straight into game 2. Not a lot of discussion by either teams with their coaches. Trio had a ball there, but decides to fake, but 21 realizes it and just goes quick to the ball. CMU awkward on the defensive half. Bump out there by Buffalo, so Trio couldn't get the touch he wanted, but Bwearzz gets there quick. Stan now challenging the ball, looking for a pinch in the corner, it looks like, but no boost, so he can't really get to it quick, but Trio just takes his time, also has no boost, but knows that he can just hit it over the player and keep possession. 50 there by Bwearzz. But that falls right to 21, who gets a bad clear right out to Stan, who tries to control it, messes up the wave dash, but still gets back to it in time. 21 with a little bit of boost, trying for a solo play, gets the bump, and it's in. Great solo play there by 21 with low boost, just knows fake it low, get a bump, and the third man won't recognize it quick enough to get to it. So great goal there by 21. CMU looking for a quick equalizer, but good save there by Buffalo. 21 free ball in midfield, Buffs upfield looking for a shot, but just saves it. Trying to confuse Trio so that he couldn't save it, but just saves it in the process. 21 now trying to look for another solo play goal, but stand up quick. A lot of demos coming in, but that leaves the CMU backline exposed, but bwearzz does get back in time, looking to pick up the corner, and he does. Trying to transition quickly. That's a whiff out there by Buffalo. Demo by Trio. The goal is open if they can get there in time, and Stan does. Great transition there by bwearzz, who just fakes low. Buff doesn't read it. Great demo there by Trio, leaving the net open, and it's a tie ball game. Definitely a lot more even in this game compared to the first half of game 1, where it looked like all CMU. Buffalo having a lot of offensive possession, starting with this kickoff, but transition by CMU, looking for a shot, but that's off. Drew now with the ball on the sidewall, just booms it into the CMU half to get possession. Trio awkward in the corner, looking for any 50 he can. Does get a 50, but it does fall to a Buffalo player. Stan, great air dribble to relieve pressure, but awkward aerial by bwearzz, not exactly what he wanted, but Trio there to pick it up. Stan stopping the clear, Trio looking for the read off the wall, looking for a pass to bwearzz, but he just was a little bit behind him, so he couldn't get a good shot. 21 reading that pass off the backboard, gets a great touch there, but Trio recognizes it well. Up now, 30 boost, looking for a solo play, cut off by bwearzz. Another air dribble by Buffalo. Stin bumps him. 21 up, looking for a double. Will he get it? No, he whiffs. Unfortunate there by 21. Great idea to confuse the goalkeeper. Pinch out there could have been disastrous, but it does hit the post there for CMU. Trio now trying for a solo play. Doesn't quite work out there, but Stan now with the ball in the corner, looking for a bump, just trying to boost star Buffalo to keep the ball in their half. Well, it's a great pass there by bwearzz. That's open. That's what I was talking about at the start of the game. Looking for those outlet passes. You see that Stan passes it right to bwearzz, and the last man from Buffalo commits. He just passes it straight over to Stan. Stan, open net, 2-1 lead to Central Michigan. Kickoff going on the side of Buffalo. Buff looking for a solo play. Just doesn't get anything on it, so the ball just trickles into the corner. Trio passes it to Stan, tries to pass it to bwearzz, but wasn't quite ready for it to. Drew now looking for a pass off the backboard. Another transition here from CMU, but 21 looks like he'll get back in time, and he does. Good demo there by Buff. That open net for a second, but just couldn't get the shot in time. 21 still keeping possession in the corner. Pinch out there. Good clear there by Central Michigan, and the chase keeping possession to themselves. 21 with 70 boost, trying to fake low, leaves it for Drew, doesn't have any boost. Trio now blasts it to the other side, but Trio ready to respond, or 21 ready to respond. Seems like 21 is just all over the ball. He seems like the only Buffalo player with full boost, but looks like everybody got up to full boost now. bwearzz now free ball as third man, but just slams it off the wall. Stan now looking for a shot, but that's saved by 21. Looks like it was a little bit wide. 21 now tries to pick it up, looking for another solo play like he got the original Buffalo goal, but Stan, you see pre-jumping from the floor, just knowing that they can't allow 21 to get a solo play like that again. bwearzz now, a bunch of time in the corner. Not a lot of boost, does get it over one, which is exactly what Central Michigan was looking for. Stan transitioning upfield, gets a 50 in the corner, still there, Trio. You see that Central Michigan is very packed up there on the right side. They do deal with it well. Trio looking for a 50 in the corner, and he does. Stan picking it up since he has no boost. Looking for a double, but just goes high. All three players here from Buffalo pushing up, trying to just look for anything to get this game tied so they can go to OT, but it's looking very difficult here. Trio, great challenge there, knowing that he can just rush in. Everybody's committed. They're not going to expect him to just bull rush in. Gets the 50 up and does get the goal for good measure. 3-1 win from Central Michigan in game 2. 2-0 lead here in games from Central Michigan in cruise control on triple match point. Okay, we look like we have a timeout here by Buffalo. Definitely looking to change their game plan because it seems like it's not working. Definitely very close games there in game 1 and 2, but Central Michigan just pulling out the goals when they needed. I love the transition that Central Michigan was putting on in that game. Definitely, they were looking for out passes a lot, but a lot of the times there was just free clears out to nobody. So probably look during this timeout trying to fix that issue. But I definitely love the possession that Central Michigan's taking. I love the passes that they're also, whenever they get into the final third of Buffalo, they are looking for someone because they know that if they just shoot, that Buffalo will save it. So hopefully heading into game 3 here. Okay, so 2-0 lead here by Central Michigan. Triple match point, so Buffalo will have to get a reverse sweep if they have anything. So, yeah, so we definitely saw Stan taking a third man role, but he was definitely being very aggressive too. He wasn't a passive third man. If he was last, he would definitely challenge, trusting his teammates to get back in time. So, yeah, bwearzz definitely looking for a lot of solo plays there, but looking for a lot of passes to Trio. I love the aggression there from Trio in both those games. I forget exactly which goal it was, but he found a demo, and then it was an open net. And especially that pressure on the last goal there in game 2. Everyone was forward from Buffalo, so Trio knew just to challenge, and there were 2 players back. So I think we're looking for a little bit of a break here. So I think I'm going to cut to a break here and come back, hopefully for a CMU sweep. I'm being told by my production assistant that we are actually starting, so we are not going to a break. I tricked all of you. We are 7 seconds in already. Oh my God. Still a tie game with 10 seconds here. Stan looking for a transition to bwearzz, looking for a shot, but that's saved there by Buff. Trio trickles out to him, gets a shot, but that's another save by Buffalo. Trio, a lot of time here in the corner, just playing it to himself, probably going to look for a solo play. Stan up there on the left side, looking for a pass, but doesn't get there in time. Stan trying to cut it off quick, but everyone misses by Buffalo, so awkward from him. bwearzz does get back in time. Central Michigan 2-0 up here in games, looking for a easy sweep here for week 3 in ESC that will take them to 3-0 in league play. Where fakes first challenge, gets an easy save there. Trio, lots of time, no boost though. Great bump there by Drew. Stan now, also a lot of no boost, but a lot of challenge here by Central Michigan with no boost. Trio with the only one with big boost until bwearzz picked up that 100. Trio no boost on the back wall, trying to pass out to bwearzz as boost, but just could not read the ball. Trio still no boost, challenging in the corner. Very low boost totals by CMU here. Good save there by Trio. No boost, so they're just looking to keep a compact defense, make sure that one person is going at all times and keeping the goal completely covered. Drew looking for a shot off the ceiling, but it does hit the crossbar. Trio trying to get any boost relief that he can. Great demo there by Buff. 21 with an air dribble, just can't get on target, ran out of boost. It's very awkward on the CMU goal line, but it does get cleared out there eventually by Trio. 21 unlucky, just trying to pinch it to a pass. bwearzz almost own goaling, but CMU does get back in time. CMU still pinned in their half. Stan looking for a touch, does get a bit of relief. Trio, great bull rush there just to keep possession on the Buffalo half. Stan now free shot, but unfortunately does hit that high. Transition here by 21. bwearzz just spawned, got 30 boost, but Trio does also get back in time to cut that ball off. Trio with the whip there, probably expecting a Buffalo player to go. Another double commit here by Buffalo. CMU trying to play patient to themselves so that they can boost back up and get a transition going. Stan with the only CMU player with a lot of boost, Trio does pick up 100, so a lot of relief there. Stin does get demoed, just trying to challenge Trio, just trying to play it slow in his corner, letting his teammates get back in time. Stan pinch out to Trio. Trio trying to play it back to himself, but just the flip that he took to hit the ball just took him way too far. Shot here from Buffalo, great save by bwearzz. Stan trying to play it back in the corner into Trio, is trying to play it as slow as possible, but just so much pressure from Buffalo. 2 minutes left already. This game is flying by. No goals yet. Buffalo looking like the better of the two sides to get a goal. Free ball here for bwearzz, just trying to 50 past 21, but 21 knows that he can just play as slow as possible and keep possession in the CMU half. Still no boost from bwearzz or Stan. Little miscommunication there makes them both jump, but no one going for the ball. Drew with full boost, just blocking Trio from getting a 50, but he eventually does get there. Pass there off the corner for a shot. bwearzz does get the great save. 1 minute left. Buffalo looking for a goal to somehow start this reverse sweep, but great transition to Trio, who does get the shot, but that's off the post. We're now free ball looking for the shot, but that's saved by Buff. All the pressure to CMU now, but Drew does get the clear away. Both Drew and 21 both go for the ball, so we're now free ball off the corner, looking for a pass mid. Does beat 2, Stan trying to get there as quick as possible, but can't get there in time. 21 ball in the corner, hits it up to Drew. And that's an open net from Buffalo. 36 seconds left. Buffalo does take the lead 1-0. Looks like just didn't expect 21 to get that second touch, and Drew gets there to finish it off. So 1-0 lead here by Buffalo, looking to start the reverse sweep. CMU having a 2-0 game advantage. We're now free ball in the corner. Drew off the ceiling looking for a challenge, does get it. Trio gets the response, but just clears it right into 21. Great demo there by Drew, but Stan recognizing it and just going quick. Trio trying to cut off the pass there, but just cannot get there in time. Good demo there by Stan, and another demo there by bwearzz. 2 demos there by Central to get pressure on the Buffalo half. 50 out there by Stan. Balls to Trio, looking for a pass on the corner. 50 there in 21. 21 just taking his time, recognizing that there's no time on the clock. If he just puts it down, it's over. And that is a 1-0 win there by Buffalo, starting the reverse sweep. Great game there by Drew. Love the 6 shots there. We definitely saw a lot more aggression by Buffalo. There was so much pressure there, especially the first half of the game. There was just so much pressure. CMU just could not get any boost, but luckily for them that Buffalo didn't find a goal, and it was when CMU finally broke out, Buffalo beat the last man and finally scored. So 2-1 lead here from CMU. Games 1 and 2 won by Central, and Buffalo finally coming up huge at game 3 to make it 2-1. Yeah, I definitely saw 21 a lot there in game 3. He was just all over the place, doing solo plays, cutting the ball off. I definitely saw a lot of double commits by Buffalo too, but there was just no boost for Central, so they just could not find any way out to transition to a goal. So it was definitely great third man play by Buffalo. They'll definitely want to cut out those double commits, because if CMU has a little bit of boost and they recognize those double commits early, they could just hit it over to another one of their players outletting, and then a one-on-one opportunity, and hopefully get a goal from that. So we'll definitely look for Buffalo to cut out those double commits. On the side of Central, it was definitely they just couldn't find any boost. So whether it's either Buffalo cutting off the boost or Central missing pads, Central needs to take control of the boost game again to make sure that they can transition out. So 2-1 lead here in games by Central Michigan. Buffalo looking for the reverse sweep. Tight 1-0 game in game 3. So of course, after the absolute no goal fest that we had in the last game, we get a 1-0 lead by Buffalo with 10 seconds into the game. Stan, just bad challenge there from third man. He has to recognize that there's 2 players from his team in corner, that he just can't challenge as third man and waste as much time. So CMU 1-0 down early in game 4, looking for a response, but 21 with the save there. Free shot there by Stan, looking for the bottom left. Great save there by Drew. 21 just making it awkward in the corner. Trio, no boost, just trying to still keep it awkward for Buffalo. Great challenge there by bwearzz. That does trickle into the midfield, but nobody from CMU could recognize that in time that the ball was going to get there. So definitely looking for CMU to improve their communication, knowing that that 50 will trickle out. Stan does get a shot there, but it does hit the post. Unfortunate placement there. Demo there by Trio on 21. 21 just trying to waste time so his teammates could get upfield with boost. Trio now free ball, hits it off the sidewalk to one of the players. That trickles back to Trio, looks for a pass to the midfield. It does get tipped there by a Buffalo player. Buffalo now looking for a transition. Only 1 minute into this game, definitely been a very even game except for that transition goal we got in the first 10 seconds. Drew now free ball, trying to hit it double into himself, which he does. Where now 0 boost, just goes low, lets Stan come in for a save, but unfortunately the ball does not go into the Buffalo half. Where now 0 boost, just trying to hit it up, forcing Buffalo to waste all of their boost. Stan now trying to keep it in their side, but that does get pitched out to 21, who does look for a shot, but that's a double commit there from CMU, but doesn't look like Buffalo was ready for that. Pinch out in the corner there by Trio. 21 free ball, looking for a double off the sidewall, back to himself. Another double commit by Buffalo. Trio now does get the ball out, does look for a 50, but great play there by Buff, who just hits it past Trio and lets the possession stay in the side of Buffalo. Looking for a bump on Stan, and that does lead to an open net. 2-0 lead here by Buffalo. I'm not sure exactly what Buffalo talked about during the timeout, but it does seem like it worked. 2-0 lead here, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. A lot of time left for Central Michigan, but they're gonna have to look to break out of their half. A lot of this game has been played in their half. Where it misses the 50 there, so Trio having to dive at the ball, and that's 3-0 to Buffalo. Buffalo looking in cruise control in game 4, looking for the reverse sweep attempt on Central Michigan. Unfortunate challenge there by bwearzz, just forced to, just trying to get there off the kickoff when it fell to a Buffalo player, but he just doesn't get a touch on it, and that's a one-on-one. Whip out there by bwearzz, leading to a Buffalo opportunity, but whip there by Drew. Open net for CMU. Do they capitalize on it? No, that's off the post. Central Michigan needed that goal to somehow get back into this game, but they'll just have to mentally reset and try to take the lead in another way. Stan now, no boost, just forcing 21 to jump. Where free ball, but it does get cut off. Great cut off there by a Buffalo player. Another cut off there by Buff. I love the, while the Buffalo player is coming back, trying to play defense, they also know that they can just cut the ball off and it keeps the possession to Buffalo. Where it does get over one, kind of an open net there for a second, but no CMU player. They were just both looking for boost, so couldn't get the opportunity going. Big opportunity here from Central Michigan, looking for a pass to bwearzz, but that ball is just a little bit in front of him. Good demo by Stan. We're now also looking for a pass to Trio, but unfortunately just could not get there in time. Open net there for a second there for Buff, just couldn't finish it. Central Michigan just on the offensive half. I like the pressure that they're having, but they're just looking for a pass that's too easy to see. Buffalo's just reading these passes too well. A lot of pressure here also from Buffalo, trying to gain on their advantage. 3-0 here in game 4. Trio just awkwardly in the midfield, couldn't get a touch. 21 awkward off his own ceiling. We're now trying to transition, but no boost. That is awkward in the corner. Trio does have a ball, looking for a pass to Stan. Is he there for a shot? He is, and that's in. 3-1 is the score with 1 minute left. CMU is not out of this game yet. Great pass there by Trio, knowing that Drew is just awkward off the sidewalk. 21 not ready to respond to that infield pass, and stands there and he finishes it off. Hopefully CMU is going to be looking for a kickoff to get them possession. They do get possession off the ball. Free ball here from Trio, trying to go low to Bwearzz, but it does get pinched out to Stan, who does get a ball. Looking for... Oh my god, Stan does get it past the one player, but just could not land in time. Bwearzz now trying to pinch it off the side while Trio there, but that's cut off. Stan now looking for a pass, another pass in the midfield, but that's cut off very well from Buffalo. Transition attempt by CMU as well, but Buffalo there to cut it off. Trio cutting the first man there, looking for a pass to Stan, just couldn't commit because both of his players were in the Buffalo corner. Ball off the backboard for Buffalo, but Trio recognizing that is up quick, but Stan just no boost. Bwearzz also with no boost. Very awkward here in the corner. Does get the pinch out, but Stan on the outlet just does not have any boost to transition. He does look for a pass for Trio, but 21 does play it off his own back wall and has possession of the ball. 3-1 lead here by Buffalo. Central Michigan needs a goal now if they have any chance. Looking for a pass to Trio, just cannot find it. Shot here by Stan, but that is the game. Reverse sweep attempt is in full effect by Buffalo. We are now going into a game 5. Central Michigan definitely need to just take a breather and just learn from their defensive mistakes. What were they doing right in game 1 and 2, and just make sure to put that into game 5. Just reset. It's game 1 all over again. Just imagine it's a best of 1 series. So Buffalo looking very dominant in that game, 3-1, with the only goal by CMU coming in the last minute. But Buffalo looking so much better in that game. Compared to game 3, though, Central looked a little bit better. I definitely, even though it was 3-1 compared to 1-0, Central Michigan was just so locked in the game 3 that they just couldn't seem to do anything. Central definitely had a lot of opportunities in this game. They just could not find that final pass or that final shot that would go in. I think back to that Stan shot that just unfortunately hit the post and he just couldn't get back to it in time. How I bet he wishes he got that back, but unfortunate from him. So game 5 here in ESC week 3, CMU 2-0 in league play. Buffalo 1-1, losing to I think it was Northern Illinois. So they also lost to Northern Illinois in game 5. So CMU looking for the same thing to happen. Definitely a lot of pressure here from CMU in the first 10 seconds. Awkward by Buffy, does get the 50 out. Stan just trying to keep possession. Bwearzz jumping, trying to find a pass to a midfield player, but does not get it. Stan jumping up, recognizing that we just can't let Buffalo get the space that they were afforded in game 3 and 4. Love the touch to himself there by Bwearzz, looking for a CMU player, but just nobody has any boost to jump. Stan now only with 21, looking for a pass on Drew, but Stan does get back there in time. Bwearzz jumping, trying to get a 50, but just decides to go back down, that there was no danger. Bwearzz looking for the bump on the Buffalo defender, but just could not find it, so that is saved out by Drew. Buff there, awkward touch. 21 trying to race there in time, just couldn't get there. Bad recovery by Trio, but he does get back to it in time. We're now free ball in the corner, demoed by Stan, last man gone from Central Michigan. So Trio having to back out there, looking for a pass off the sidewall to Stan. Double whiff there by Buffalo and CMU. Ball now, free ball from Drew. We're jumping instantly, but that does fall for a pass, but that's a great save there by Stan. No danger for CMU, so Trio just takes it out himself. He does get it past 21, but unfortunately that ball does roll up. 21 looking for another ceiling opportunity, but Central Michigan up so early, knowing that they just can't let them have that much space anymore. 21 does get a little bit of space here. Trio trying to go instantly. No boost here for 21, but does hit it below for a pass to Drew. Stan just expecting 21 to get one more touch, so he jumps early, but unfortunately Bwearzz also was upfield at the time, so Buffalo does take the lead, looking for a reverse sweep on Central Michigan. They need to reset their vibes. Whatever was working in game 1, they just need to do it again. Trio now looking for a pass to Stan, who does fake for Bwearzz, looking for a shot, top left. Great save there by Drew. 21 instantly up for the challenge to Trio. Bwearzz also up, looking for a shot, but that's also 50'd out. Good bumps there from Bwearzz, letting Stan come in for the ball, but unfortunately that falls straight to 21, who does get the clear out. Nobody in net here from Central. Stan racing back, last one in net, going on backboard, but that's an easy save for him. Trio looking for a shot. 21 will get back in time. I think CMU doing such a good job on their third man in game 1 and 2, but you can see in this game they're just pushing up too much. I know that they need a goal to tie the series, but if they're going to leave their third man this exposed or not the third man at all, then air dribble there by 21 in his own corner, just playing with his food. I don't know what he was doing. I think he's waiting for Buff to come in, but Buff just panics, and that's an equalizer. What a game 5 we have here. I think Buff, all he had to do was just either drive to the floor or just go a little bit higher off the backboard, and he would have had an easy ball and at least would have got a 50. Kickoff here by CMU, but that is saved by Buff, who looks for a double. Everybody from Buffalo in the same side of the field. CMU needs to somehow pass it to the left or the right side, but that does fall to Buff, looking for a shot, but no danger. No follow-up from that shot. Hits the crossbar, unfortunately, for Buffalo. Trio, no boost. Someone needs to get back to help him here now. I'm not sure where the CMU team is. Just leaving Trio on an island for Buffalo to come feast on him. That's a whiff there out. That is open there for Ware if he can finish, and he does. Central Michigan takes the lead with 2 minutes left in game 5. Oh no, Drew, unfortunate miss there. Just thought it would go a little bit higher or a little bit lower, I believe. So just fly straight under the ball. Buffalo rushing 2 crucial misses there that just let CMU get open net. So that's a kickoff goal by Central, maybe. Oh no, I thought it was in, but Ware just could not finish it. Trio now leaving the ball for Stan. CMU knowing that they can just waste all the time, but 2 minutes is so much time in Rocket League that there's not a lot of time to be wasted. That ball does hit the post off the pinch from Trio. So much happening in this game. It's so hard to commentate. 1 minute 30 seconds left. 2-1 lead here by Central, just trying to keep possession in the Buffalo half. Trio missing the mid boost there, so that does go onto the Central Michigan half. Stan does get a free ball, fakes 21, does get it past him. Trio now trying to race in, does get there. Trio unfortunately could not read the bounce, not sure where the ball is going. We're now looking for a pass to Stan, but that's dangerous. Drew does capitalize on it, but Trio does get back. The pass does come out. Great save there by Ware. I cannot believe he reacted that time after that crazy pinch off the sidewall that goes straight to a Buffalo player. Another Buffalo player whipping there, but 21 looking for another solo play, but Ware jumping instantly, but does unfortunately whip. That's the danger with those solo plays. Drew now with another solo play, does get it below Trio, and the ball is in. Tie game, 44 seconds left, game 5. Great solo play by Drew, just knowing. Unfortunate there by Trio, just goes a little bit too high. Drew does get a great 50 below, and Stan just couldn't react in time. 45 seconds left here. Basically game 1, 0-0 with only 45 seconds left. But the nerves are way higher than game 1 for sure. Stan now looking for a pass. Buff does cut that out. Stan, Ware now trying to look for a 50. Does get sort of a 50, but unfortunately Buff does pick up that 100 boost. Who does pass it to 21, but no shot. There is a shot there, and that's in. Oh my god, Buff does get to the ball. It's just so awkward. Drew looking for 21 who fakes it, but both CMU players were upfield, leaving Stan on an island, and he just could not get back, or could not get to the ball in time by the shot was there. 23 seconds left. CMU needs a goal here, or they will be reverse swept by Buffalo. 21, great recognition, just jumping instantly. Trio, unfortunate. You don't need to rush it here, Trio. Just take your time. Still 10 seconds. You can still transition, but we need this clear out now. We need a clear out now. That whiff there by Buff does get the ball on the Buffalo side, but Drew does get an unfortunate touch, and the ball hits the floor. CMU looking in cruise control in games 1 and 2, but Buffalo does get the final goal there. Unfortunate there. 2-2, CMU looked in a great spot, but just 2 players pushing up, so that does push CMU to 2-1 in the ESC season. Buffalo also being 2-1, I believe, so definitely a long season ahead. CMU's just gonna have to mentally reset this week. Next week, same time, we have Ball State at 7 p.m. next Wednesday. We have a doubleheader with Ball State at 7 and Western at 8, so make sure you stay tuned. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.